Hello and thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Space Engineers. So today we're going to do something different. I've decided not to work on the frigate or the station here, but instead to fly to the abandoned station all the way out there. Because that's the place I originally found that ship. And near that station, near that ship is another station, which is called the abandoned station. That's why my GPS is called the abandoned. Well, it's not called the abandoned station. It's the same station as we're grinding down below station 0, but we have not yet actually gone there, and I've decided to actually need to check something. Yeah, okay. I decided to go ahead and check it out, see if there's still something useful in there. There probably is a lot of useful stuff is still in that station. So, because the other station was packed with stuff, and I don't think anyone of us actually took the time to get everything out. So I'm gonna fly over there, and I'm gonna see if there's still something useful in there. If there is, then I got some new useful parts, and I might go ahead and well, of course, also give you a tour because some of you have asked me to actually show what a station like that looks like, and I'm going to this station here because I know there's still some parts left that are extremely useful to me. So I think, well, we can pretty much get two birds with one stone, is the phrase. Yeah, two birds with one stone. And that's why I'm flying all the way over there. For some reason the thing is, how do you say it? Powered down, or at least the antennas are not active. I hope the antennas are just not active. I hope that it's not that the station is powered down, because if it is, then I didn't bring any uranium, I didn't bring any ships. I was hoping I could stay here for a couple of episodes on the ship. But, you know, of course, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we have arrived. I took liberty to turn on the power, and I'm gonna quickly build a oxygen farm here with the 3 oxygen what are called generator farms, and the tank and the cryo chamber, just so that I can actually stay here and survive. And then I'll give you a tour. Okay, so let's see what I still need. I still need large steel tubes, steel plates, which I can get everywhere, so I won't search for them actively. Metal grid, bulletproof glass. Yeah, so I think the large steel tubes are gonna be the biggest issue. The bulletproof glass I can just get from this very easily, so I'll actually just go ahead and do that, and then that's at least something off my checklist again. And let's actually get some energy back from this thing. But the large steel tubes, I don't know where I can actually get them. Metal grid I can probably find indoors or something like that. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's actually go ahead and see if I can get those indoors. Yeah, metal grid 4. Sure, I'll grind for those because I do need them, and I honestly don't know where else I would be able to get them. So those are the metal grids from that door. There's some damage there, don't mind it. Do you don't have metal grids, but you do have you have one large steel tube. I might actually have to search it. Have to Google. Oh, I could have, of course, also search through the interior of the ship. So what do I need? See? Way better solution. So those are all the things I still needed. So let's actually store everything else. And search for large steel tube. See? And I can get to it, which is really nice. And what else do I need? I needed some metal grid still. Yeah, sure. I can actually deal with that. So, if you ever find one of these and you do want to stay a little bit longer exploring them, I suggest building this, and do keep in mind that now you've seen it, go ahead and search through the storage first before you're gonna spend a lot of time doing pretty much what I did. That was grinding down the stuff. And like I said, do keep in mind that everything is separated. What you have to do is I just went into the antenna there, into the ship there, and just turned into a ship, and then it would reconnect itself again. And don't do that too often because then you sever the ship. But if you do that carefully, you might. Is there some bulletproof glass? Yeah, there's some bulletproof. You might actually do it, and it will work out in your favor. Personal locker, I have to go through that one. I do not have to go to this one, so I'll just grab it out of that. I will grab all the bulletproof glass I can find actually, because I told personal locker, damn it. Maintenance locker, I can get it from that. I can't get it from there. Can't get it from there, and also still need some steel plates. So let's actually see. Here's some steel plates. Yeah, sure. Of course you had. Steel plates one of the easiest things to find. So of course pretty much everything you search has steel plates, and otherwise there are steel plates everywhere. So wouldn't have been difficult. So let's see. How is the percentage on those things? I think yeah, it's awful. It's really awful. That means I'll have to rotate this. Probably 45 degrees some way. So let's actually see. It is connected, so I can just go and I'll actually jump into one of these things here, and I'll have to see how much power the ship has and turn down everything I don't need. So it's a ship for 3 days, fuel for 3 days, which is not a lot. So let's first, I'll actually go ahead and turn everything off I don't need, and then see what happens. Okay, so I can stay here for about 50 days. It has 54 days of fuel, something like that. So yeah, we'll be fine for now at least. Not too sure if there's uranium in. Let's go. Uranium reactors. There's some uranium in the personal locker, so we could actually increase it a little bit, but that won't be for now. So I will start in the front here. I turned the gravity off, of course, to save power, so we won't have gravity here. Oh, there's something down here. I didn't even know. Ah, so there's the storage. I did get here some once, but I just ground down some stuff. So there's a lot of storage here actually. This is probably the lower decks, just filled with storage components, and it's connected up to the connector, as you saw through the window. And that's pretty much everything in here, I guess. So let's move up. As you can see, here are 2 medical bays. Of course, I turned that one off. This one's only on because well, I need to respawn somewhere, and this one is just completely off. And 2 small cargo containers with, you know, some random stuff in there, a gun, some ammunition, always handy. This one has a lot of stuff. Wow. Explosive, medical components. Wow. Might actually build a small ship and get this thing out here. Anyway, that won't be for now. And what else? Yeah, well, these are the reactors. There's a hole I made to get it quickly in and out of this ship, while building the oxygen farms that you can just see the tank of right there. These are the cockpits. Is there a flight? No, they're all big. Oh yeah. I was like, even though there's a glass here, but if you look closer you can't even see out of the glass properly, so I get where there's big 3-in-1 here. And yeah, this is the ship. A really nice ship though. We could also load everything up in here and then leave with the ship. I'll see what I will end up doing with this ship station. So let's quickly go down here. When check the reactors down there. There's another small cargo container. This one's empty though. And let's see. As we walk into the station, you can see that some of this stuff isn't finished. I don't know if Drake ground something down or if it was already unfinished like this. Might have been the Drake grounded down. First of all, what's the reflection? It's reflecting the large... Is there something behind this? Yeah, but still, it is not the same. Is it? Hmm. Ah well, that's weird. So yeah, there are a few lockers here. I guess if you have to board a ship or something, it's handy to have. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff in there. And does this one have anything better? Not really. So, there's another battery here. There's a lot of batteries. I'm not so sure if they're on... yeah, they're on recharge. So, actually, if I would turn these into... I could actually just go ahead and do that. Battery... yeah, there are a lot of batteries. If I do this... recharge off. Some of them are jumping in, some of them aren't. Oh well, maybe that's... I'll see what happens. And yeah, so this is the thing that you could see through. I guess that you could sit here and watch whoever comes through and maybe close the door if you have to. And if I go down this hallway again, it's not a finicky trying to get to doors, so that's the only problem. There's an interior turret which is connected to this car container, but actually can't get anything out of it. So it looks fun. It looks like it could get a lot of extra ammunition, but it can't because it doesn't work like that. Here is some damage apparently. Let's see if I can get this stuff good enough to get through again. Get out of my way. Disappear into the abyss. So yeah, this is acceptable again. This used to be a room. Honestly, I don't know what it might have been like this. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it was. If you can see, there's a lot of stuff that's just unfinished. I don't think Drake actually ground down just random points, especially because I can remember on the big ship or on the station near our station that's also damaged. So it might just be the way the guy made it. So yeah, there was some damage when I was trying to connect and turn into ship, connect to the station, turn to ship, connect to the station, that stuff. But you know, that's the risk, I guess. Here is the... isn't this the landing pad? Yips. Come on, get over, get over, get over. Yep, yeah, yes, thank you. Yeah, it is. It's the landing pad. Which you can use to land your ships on, which of course we can't do because we're in a multiplayer server. And you do not want to use something in the, what's it called? Ships? Yeah, landing gears in the, for ships in the multiplayer server. Because that will just end up in death. So this is really nice open area. Actually, because I just skipped it because it's all open area. But if you look closely, it's actually a lot of glass. Really nice designer actually, a lot of light. So, I mean, even if I turn down my lights, you can see this does get darker, but at some points it's still really bright actually. So let's get through this hole here. And these are some of the batteries depleting right now because I decided to use them. And there's my oxygen farm. So this is just a... I don't know, I guess it's just a hallway that connects to the battery pack, and it doesn't really connect to anything. It does have a ring around it, so I think it does have some weapons on it as well. Or there used to be a Gatling gun there. I know that. I took it down myself. But yeah, this is probably just a protective layer. So let's first go down here. This is the only part of the station I could no longer connect because too much stuff broke. So I'll actually show you what's in here. In here was just a random cargo container with some stuff. I will make sure that at some point I get those out as well. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Nothing that special. There was a Gatling gun in there. There are quite a few guns spread around this station, so it is a nicely protected station if you do wish to fight somebody. So let's first go I was doing around for a second. So can I get through there? I hope so though. Yeah, okay, I can get through here. So this is door I ground down myself. There used to be a column here of conveyors. I ground that down. Here are some of the reactors that are on the ship, the small ones. And I think this is an observatory deck, something like that. The solar panels used to be there. Sadly, Drake ground them down. Would have been really nice if theirs were on there. I mean, I do get it. If you do grind down some of the ship, you will start with solar panels. Although I think it's weird that he did take that stuff and didn't bother to check the crates, because half of the crates you can just loot really quickly. You don't actually have to do that much for it. Just hook a ship to one of the connectors and pull most of the stuff out. But hey, maybe he's in a hurry, I don't know, maybe planned on coming back here once, but just didn't do that. So here is the, I guess the main observatory deck, which you can pretty much the observatory tower actually. You can really nicely see the rings I was talking about, with the Gatling guns in there, so yeah, those hallways are pretty much protective rings as well. And that's, yeah, it's quite a nice open area actually. Problem is you can't really see that much in here. I will probably next episode give you a tour of the outside as well. You have to ignore the damage that I caused, but other than that, it's still pretty nice to see. So this of course is damaged as well. So let's clear it out a little bit. And that's good enough for me to fly through. And like I said, here's just the same ring pretty much again. It is a really nicely designed station though. I tried something like this with a merge station. I thought, oh, you can just... I had made truss and everything. Everything was ship and movable, but it looked like shit. It was really efficient, but it looked like shit. This is again one of those square things that we had in the first room with the Gatling gun that doesn't actually function. And what's down here? Is there another... I actually don't know what should be down here. I didn't really do my research, to be honest. I just thought, oh well, let's fly over there and see if I can make a video about it. Which I can, only I can't fit through here. Oh, I can fit through it. So oxygen refill some bottles. I have to be careful that I do not die here. Even though I have a medical room, it should be alright. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Okay, so this is just a small, I don't know, I guess storage area. Let's see what this says. Munitions locker. This is a gun range. Ah, this is a gun range. Ah, that's cute. So yeah, you can pretty much stand here if you're gravity, grab your gun out and just shoot the targets that would be here. Or you could have an execution range, like put somebody here and then make... Oh, I'll not go that far, I won't make it that dark. I'll keep it nice and light. Say that it was a gun range instead of a practice room, instead of an execution room. Which does give it a slightly more family friendly room, I guess. If you want to shoot guns with your family, which I don't think would be a smart idea anyway. But hey, I don't know, maybe it's really fun. I've never done it. I've never shot... No, I've never actually shot a gun as well. Let's actually fix this a little bit. Is it good enough to pass through again? Yeah. This will have to do, I guess. Go back there. Go back where you came from. Good. So yeah, the gun range. I might see you go there, do some practice runs. And then the other side, if I remember correctly, which is actually really smartly, really thought through, I guess, maybe. Probably though. I mean, you do think a lot. If you make a gun range on a ship, you do think about the details. So on this side, of course, on the other side of the gun range is the, if I can get to it, If I can get through it, yeah, sure. Clear out, clear out, clear out. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. Yep, this will work. And this is nice and repaired. Is the medical room. Only this one's damaged, and there used to be one here, and it is gone. So yeah, I think Drake pretty much rammed this, I guess. Shot at it. I don't know what happens. If you want to know, you will have to ask Drake, but I don't know what he did to this place. Because this is not my fault. He damaged the shit out of this part, and I don't know why. Interesting question, but I don't know. So let's go through here and go to the last room of this station, which is of course also blocked off. Yeah, that's the only problem with merge blocks, is they don't really work that well. I have tried merge blocks on my creations more than once, and it never really works well. Unless you make it, just everything that connects to it has to be a merge block. So these small corner things here that you would expect to work properly don't work. That's the downside of the merge blocks, is that you can't have those corners there. And I hope they do fix it at some point, because honestly, now merge blocks, you can't have a merge block sunk into a ship because it will damage it. You can't have it like this and nicely covered, because then if you connect it will damage, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you have to take into consideration. So this is my bedroom. I have in total of 12 beds, because, well, I'm really tired and I want to sleep somewhere different every slightly less than a fortnight. So yeah, that's why I have 12 beds here. And of course, because I am so rich, I do have 2 seats here for the other 2 nights of the fortnight. No, I think these are prisons. That does change my opinion about the gun range though. I mean, there's a prison here next to the gun range. Yeah. Okay, so the gun range might have some dark sides to it. I'll leave you to it to make your mind up. If you think it's something else, maybe something I missed, and let me know in the comments. Because I think I'm showing you everything. Yeah, so this is, I don't know what it is. Energy low. Smart cargo container. Isn't that the food one? Yeah, the food dispenser. So this is the canteen, I guess. And energy is actually really low, so I think because I will probably die. What I will do is I will try to get somewhere I can get energy from. I don't know where I can. Oh, no, I can just jether. I can get energy from a chair. Chair. I can get energy from the prison. Oh, I made it. So I'm recharging in my prison cell here. I actually turned off all the doors as well, so you won't be able to close any doors here. But they are all open, so that's, you know, at the end it still works. Oops, pretty well. So I actually don't know what I want to do with this station. I designed for a really nice grinding ship, but it will take a lot of parts. So what I might do is I might actually fly over my either fly over my big ship, which I could do, or just grab a lot of stuff for solar panels and fly over something else, or maybe just fly there by hand and put some solar panels on here, so I will at least be able to survive without my reactors, because I don't know actually how much I will need. I'll probably need a couple, but I'll have to see. But for now I will actually end the video trying to find my way through my cryopod. I guess, where is the bloody thing? It's down there, it's up there again, it's here. Oops, come on, go down, yeah, good. Yeah, go down here. So that's the only problem about not having gravity here, so I can't walk through these doors that easily. Although I do think that we passed another battery pack. The battery packs are really nicely stored away. They are pretty much hidden everywhere, and yeah, that does give the ship a really or the station a really nice feel about it. So yeah, this is the beautiful ship. It's actually I might keep the ship. I don't know what I want to do with. I do already have one ship, so yeah, I might as well grind this down. But I won't do this episode, of course. For now, I will just go to my cryo chamber and tuck in for the night, which I will actually. What I will do is I will sell this oxygen storage one to just auto refill bottles, and then throw these two bottles in there. And if I go, I'm curious, if I go into the cryo chamber, which thing has the importance? Okay, I'm getting my energy back. Yeah, I'm slowly getting my energy back, which probably means it is either where's my tank? It is, yeah, it's either distributing between the two the bottle and me, or it's prioritizing me. I think it might be the last thing here. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time.